G'day, welcome to Deb, and this is the fourth match between Handzy versus Natnat, Handzy Australia, Natnat from UK on the Japanese team. This is actually not the fourth match, maybe the 20th match, but the fourth game which actually counts. So I pray to God, or the male gods, that this does not crash and we see a assault squad from Handzy and single SMGs. What a guess. The meta has changed completely, and single SMGs from Nat and assault squad. So the same buy, just different nation. EM grenade launcher from the UK squad will be the deciding factor, and also on the other side, just the Type 100 SMGs will be the factor in this. And Japanese should definitely be able to win the shootout, but it will all depend on if this EM grenade launcher can do a good shot, which it won't be able to, perhaps. It will kind of hit down, but yeah, it's too far, so it's not too many bunched up troops for the EM grenade launcher to hit. Type 100's shooting from the position of cover in that sandbag area will prove to be a big nuisance for Handzy, because they are really good close range. Still firing away. Looks like Natnat may get the center. No, Handzy does, but I think the Type 100s are totally out shooting him. Some on the side as well. Handzy bringing some SMGs to the side too. Maybe be able to flank from the right side of Deb. And I can see the northern point is going to no one. Western point, I see there's a struggle. Handzy's microing here as well. A fight on all flags at the moment. Now Handzy's microing on the eastern flag. You can see how fast these guys are in micro. And at 200 ms, it is a testament to how good they are. Natnat, a bit of lagging for me or someone. Ping seemed good though. Wow, this grenade's going to take out two perhaps. Wow, okay. That guy saved the Japanese army on the western point. So Nat gets the western. Center's going to no one with the micro still quite intensive. Handzy trying to flank the center from this side and make it a nice grenade with this guy. He's not firing yet. Oh, he's actually got the SMG loaded and takes out one. Full assault squad, I guess, incoming from Nat. Handzy's getting the assault squad on his western point and also to the center as well. Eastern point is going to get swarmed now by Nat. One guy ambushing, may take out two. No, only takes out one. And one guy left should definitely perish to that assault squad. So Nat has got the western point, and the flags will start ticking toward, the points will start ticking towards him. 0-all. Center is going to Handzy with the skin of his teeth. Actually, he's done okay. He's actually wiped out all Nat's forces in the center. And this sneaky SMG is doing good damage. It's taken out 4 guys at least, but finally has perished. And now this eastern point has been capped by the swarm of Nat's assault squad. And Handzy with another response assault squad buy, and Natnat with a response assault squad buy. So all of them both of them are really putting their eggs into trying to get the flags as quick as possible. Infantry. And Deb can sometimes be like that at the very start, as both of them aren't getting any sort of, I suppose, dominance right now. It's being back and forth with the flag. Handzy's actually 1-0 up because he had to send the point grenade from Handzy. Ooh, hits a sandbag, doesn't take out the troops though, and they will do survive, but it has ruined Nat's cover for now. So Handzy's got a good spread right now. So they're even building sandbags. There's enough sandbags around Handzy. Why don't you build another one there? It's so interesting. It's like a reflex move to build sandbags everywhere. There's like 10,000 sandbags in there, and you're building one. Okay, never mind. I don't know why he does that, but I'm sure he has his reasons, because he knows how to win games, this guy. He's also sending an assault squad now to the eastern point and capping that. And let's see, so Nat's really not keeping up now. I think Handzy's just ruined him with infantry. It looks like he's a squad up almost in terms of kills. So one of the squads must have taken, I think he took out the eastern squad without losing too many. So Nat now upping the ante with the 20mm. So he's lost the infantry battle, now he's going to try with the 20mm push-up. It's quite dangerous though in Deb, if the player can get to, I suppose, just below the hill in the spawn, because it's quite hard to reach him out. But Handzy's still in the backfield. EM grenade launcher doing quite well, picking up the troops. He's just taking out 3 guys with that EM grenade launcher. Wow. So eastern point is going to go to Handzy. Going to be a 3-cap. Western point is also going to Handzy. And here is Nat with a 20mm and an assault squad. And right now here is another, what's that? That's a kamikaze. Ooh, kamikaze squad, interesting. Don't really see that in the tournament. These days it's the SSD, but I can see them being quite good, even with shooting out. And also can be stealthy, if you didn't know, there are stealthy units. 20mm not in the greatest position yet, because these troops are down in the riverway. Handzy did a good job with the Black Watch, moving them straight down to the river, where the 20mm can't shoot down because the angle is way too steep for it. And let's see, these SMG guys are trying to push up on all flags, but Handzy's really entrenched and placed very well on the side. Look at the sandbag side build as well from Handzy. making it quite difficult. But now Nat's going to storm in with some grenades with the assault squad. Ooh, 20mm takes out the MG and a few others, and he may get the center now. Looks like he may, because the center's all been neutralized. But Handzy has a lot of MP up his sleeve and can afford a Cromwell. I dare say Nat has nothing for this at this moment. At least he has a center for now. Eastern Point is still Handzy's quite convincingly. We have a squad coming up of the assault squad kind. So center to Nat. He's staved up the 3 cap for now. That's all he needs to do. 20mm is walking away to fight another day. Maybe perhaps hide behind these rocks. Let's see how this goes. Ooh, hits the sandbag. Just needs to move back a bit more. And Western Point is being sneaky kamikazes right there. Handzy's got a pretty good line, I dare say. It'd be quite hard for that kamikaze to sneak through. Whilst on this side, the even grenade launcher has taken out quite a few. Taking a lot of losses coming into the Eastern Point, Mr. Nat. Handzy's got a quite good spread. The grenade launcher right there could do a nasty shot right over here if he wishes. I'm not sure if he does notice. It's not on hold fire, so I'm guessing the AI is going to fire itself. And just takes out one, not that full thing. A lot of people like to hold fire on that. But amongst the micro, once the game goes deeper into the vehicles, it's hard to really micro individual units. I see Handzy moving in with another assault squad to the center. Trying to get to the point, taking quite a few losses, quite a lot of losses in fact. He's lost 4 guys, 5 guys, and perhaps some more. But this guy's doing a good flank. He takes out a few. Whoa, what a massacre! The entire Black Watch squad has been taken out, but but the Cromwell is not really doing a good job to prevent the slaughter of the infantry from Handzy. Oh, that's not good from that. He's lost a 20mm, which did such a good job holding the center point, taking out so many guys. But Nat's recovered to take the Eastern Point, 40-0. It's going to Handzy still, but at least the 3 cap's not on. Remember, folks, I know even you experienced players, 3 cap means death, and obviously holding one flag can really take you into the game to up to 20 minutes or so. So people say 1v1s are so quick and over, but if you really focus on just holding one flag, which can be extremely possible if you just focus on that, you can make the game last long. And here is a Honey 3. Ah, Natnat. Ooh, this is a risky buy. 50-50 styles time. It all depends on who gets. If basically the Honey 3 can take it out in one shot, Cromwell can fire back and kill it in one shot too. But it's on an interesting slope. It's going to be hard for Handzy to take it. Ooh, actually, I'm favouring Honey 3 right now with the angle on this. Look at that, shooting right down this hill. Ooh, Honey 3 taking a shot. Let's see what happens. This is going to decide. Whoa, it bounced. The weird angle is going on. What's going on here? This is interesting. This is actually a great angle. Nat can peekaboo and shoot up, go up, shoot, fall back behind the hill. Flamethrower, they're doing decent damage now, cleaning up Nat's forces in the center, using the hill as cover, so Nat's troops can't shoot at it, and he just comes up and flames everyone from the angle. Honey 3 coming closer now for a shot. Can I hit? He's in DC. Oh, he's turning now. Cromwell is not in the right position. Bounced again. Geez, the penetration is not good at all, isn't it? It's on a weird angle, or is it? It can't penetrate at a maximum range. That's a matchup I haven't really seen in this tournament. I've never actually tried this matchup. What is the specs on this bastard? 64. Ooh, I'm not actually too sure what the Honey 3 penetration is, guys. This is one of the tanks I'm dumbfounded on. So I think this is a matchup the Honey 3 might not be able to win. From the bounces I've seen, 3 bounces so far. But the Western Point now is Eastern Point is being pressured by Handzy. Going to try force the 3 cap. Paratroopers out. No, it's the Anzacs. Sorry, Anzacs are out with the AT mines. Just using them for the hell of it, really, because it's not going to be useful. To be honest, I might get lucky. But what is coming now? It's Chinu. Interesting. The Honey 3. Ooh, I would have gone since Handzy didn't have any infantry killers. The Home Guard was definitely a better buy at that stage than the Honey 3. I'm thinking maybe he thought that would have destroyed it, but I wouldn't have known either, so Nat played that card, I guess. Eastern Point being capped by Nat, but the Chinu is going to potentially take out... You can definitely... Wow! What a shot! That was clutch play, and Chinu should be able to take out the Cromwell quite easily, but Chinu, unfortunately, got turreted in the first shot. That was unfortunate bad luck from Nat, but that kind of thing happens. You see it reversing now to repair to fight another day. Honey 3 has proved to be very useless in this engagement. Or in this game, basically in this game. 55-0, Handzy's almost there. He's a bit more, but Nat needs to really stay with the 3 cap. He has quite a few infantry doing so, not too many. Some Anzacs behind the lines. What is happening now? That's Church. Is that Chinu? Chinu's not even being repaired. It needs to be repaired right now. And that's costing him, I guess, CP as well. Doesn't have much forces to actually attack. He's going to try now attack the western point to finish, or to just try another map, side of the map, in fact. Just in case Handzy only has one guy there. It's worth a try, I suppose, but because I have Fog of War ticked, I can tell it's not going to happen with that many troops. But here is a time grenade from Nat. He just wants to try clear the point, and will do, I guess. These 2 Anzac will perish. Oh, one does live. With an interesting incline of the hill, making the grenade less effective. But here comes the Kamikaze squad, now going to be flanked. Handzy's moving his other forces to the side of it. There's going to be a few guys on few. Lots of Lee Enfields. Grenade from Handzy. You can throw it further because you're in a higher elevation as well. So you can throw it from further range. There's a lot of stuttering. I'm thinking it's just my end. Hopefully it's not the player's end as well. But here, Nat and the Honey 3 Cromwell engagement is just going on again. Nothing. Oh! That was a game changer. Now this thing cannot shoot back. And the Honey 3 can go closer and finish it off. But Natnat needs a flag right now. Right this instance. He needs to just charge everything in there. He's no infantry. He needs an infantry squad. This lost his turret, but it doesn't matter. 3 cap. The 3 cap means there's Hagar is going out. The whole Honi, Hogar, Chinu, all those weird names. Assault squad coming as well to the eastern point. Can he destroy it? He needs it right now. The 80 infantry is lying in wait by Handzy too. Oh, this is gonna be it. Oh, missed the Fiat. And another shot, perhaps it's reloading. It should be reloaded now. One more shot. No, it won't. Oh, missed again. But 80 grenade takes it out, and this is game over for Nat. I don't see him coming back. 86, and it's going too fast. There's no infantry coming to cap it, and that was a wipe. Really just out infantryed by Handzy. 20mm was a decent buy, just didn't make enough of an impact, I guess. And the Honey 3 just proved to be, I suppose, I guess useless. It's a downward spiral with infantry. You basically got to compete with infantry, stay on the same level, but few things cause the problem with the Honey 3, preventing the home guard, giving you extra infantry. You're fighting off more UK squads as well. So that's a GG from Nat. Thank you for playing. It's been quite an interesting few games, and finally the game has completed. Good game.